Shout out Sniper T on the beat.
Tamara to the break of dawn is on the rise, with life on the forefront of the mind. So line for line, you can ride this brain train and you can change your station without even touching the dial. So relax, stay a little bit, but listen for a while. And whether you're bumping this in the whip or in a business fit, it's a meeting you won't want to miss. A meeting for a meal to feed the soul with words for the mind. So sit back, enjoy the ride. Time to take off, it's time to fly. Cause Tamara till the break of dawn is on the rise.
Hey, y'all. It's me, Tamara. Yes, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the show. Man, I don't even know. I really did not feel like recording anything this week. So tired. So I don't even know really fully what's wrong with me. I also thought about doing like a closet chronicles so I didn't have to have visuals yet. Here we are, guys. So this last week has been, I don't even know. I think like learning how to be a dog mom is super interesting. It's almost like I basically started all over with parenthood as a single parent, you know what I'm saying? And it's really wild because Gizmo, you could tell he's more comfortable in the house, so I could see where he was being fake in the beginning. And it's not like he be tearing stuff up or anything like that, thank God. But it's just, it'd be like, you know, when there's people around he doesn't know or whatever, it's like the barking and being stubborn, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same yard every day. So just find somewhere to go pee and poop and move on with life. So I spend days like trying to convince a dog that our yard is good enough for his pee and poop. That is just mind blowing to me. Also, I learned that dogs, when they are showing you that they trust you, they will lay on their back. You know what I mean? And so there was a day recently where he peed on the carpet. Now, in his defense, I took him out in the morning and then I had a meeting and he was taking too long. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll take him out after the meeting because I had a Zoom meeting. So that's my fault because as long as I stick to taking him out pretty consistently, which luckily, like, I'm not gone all day. I'm usually in and out. I'll put him in the kennel when we're not here, mainly because, like, he'll scratch at the door if, like, he doesn't like to be alone. So in his defense, it's kind of my fault that he peed on the carpet because I didn't feel like waiting for him because I had a meeting. Now it's been cleaned up and all that good stuff. But the crazy thing is, so I see it, thankfully also that he's a little dog, so it's not like this big old pee spot. But I look at him and he's looking at me and I look at the spot and I'm not, it's so wild. Like we didn't say a word, but we just kept looking back and forth at each other and looking at this pee spot on the ground a few times, like doing this looking back and forth exchange. And then this little dude gonna lay on his back to show me, oh, but I trust you. Manipulative. This dog is very manipulative, very stubborn. But I think with that, there's the weight of that responsibility is on me. It's not like it's too much to handle, but it's like work has also been very intense. So I actually like today had the worst migraine earlier and I sat in my recliner to kind of like, I'm so behind on turning in my documentation for payroll, which is not like me to be this far behind. Like I still haven't even finished documentation and my head started hurting and I just felt so tired. And so I sat down in my recliner and next thing you know, I'm waking up still having a headache. Now, at the time of now, you know what I'm saying, it's less than what it was. Otherwise, y'all wasn't going to get an episode, but I don't know. I just feel like the past, I don't want to say year, but the past however long has really been me trying to find structure and then getting some and getting a rhythm going. So really trying to find a rhythm because I just do best when I have like structure and a schedule and whatever. And yes, have the freedom within that. And I feel like I've talked about that on here, but I just do better when I have like rhythms and I keep creating rhythms and then they just get I keep creating rhythms and then they get disrupted. And it's just been, I don't know. And I feel like this last week, it's just really taken a toll on me. And then, like, I don't know, like, I miss when I used to create content that was like fun, just little fun videos or whatever. And I just really have not had the time for that. And I don't even know how long. Like, hopefully soon enough I can get back to my company content. And this is why even the times I don't feel like recording this episode or this show or whatever, just because I'm tired or whatever, it's kind of like it'll always happen because I could literally just talk about my life and I don't have to perform or do anything. But I don't know. I've just been feeling also really just like I'm a part of so many different things and so many different communities, but or I don't know, I guess we'll just say communities. I don't even know if that's the right word, but whatever. But just a part of so many different like things. So there's like the subcontracting world, there's the creative team with my church, then there's the podcast world, and then there's like the entrepreneurship world and all these different worlds, but I haven't really felt, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm a part of so many different things. I just feel like I'm not a part of anything fully. Like I'm going from thing to thing, and in one day, so many different things can be, I don't know. And so I've been these past couple days for sure, or the past week, I'll even say, just really thinking about that and really, I don't know, have felt kind of unsettled in that regard just because I don't feel, I don't know. And of course, the Lord is my constant. So I understand that. I know that. And I'm grateful for that, right? Because this is a season where I just feel like I'm a part of so many things. So therefore, I'm not really like a part of anything. If that, like, I'm all in when I'm doing whatever, you know what I mean? But there's just so many different things. And I don't even know if feeling a part of or disconnected from is really the issue. I don't even know. And then there's like, there's so much stuff stirring in my heart right now that I don't understand. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. I will, but, and who knows, maybe I won't because I'm, almost, I don't know. Yeah, there's just this stuff stirring in my heart that I'm trying to like figure out why, and then I think I told y'all Janae moved out, so that's an adjustment. That's different, like we talk, we FaceTime, and I've been to her apartment a few times, so it's not like her moving out means we just don't talk anymore, but that's just, it's different. And then there's other stuff going on. There's a lot going on. The other stuff I can't talk about quite yet. But there's just a lot going on and a lot of change and a lot of whatever. And I don't know. And it could just be today is just a blah day. You know what I'm saying?
At the time of this recording.
It could just be that. I don't know, but I just know as of this past week has just been, yeah, just really, I don't know. And, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So, I think that will be all that I have for y'all because I'm getting to this point where I feel like if I keep talking about stuff, I'm probably going to start crying. And I don't think I've ever cried on this show. Not that I remember, but today is not finna be the day. So As I always say, do what you got to do to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Hey, man, if you're a praying person, you know what I'm saying? Throw some up for me. I'd appreciate that just because I don't know. I don't really know what's wrong with me. Take care of yourself physically. I will say that Gizmo has, like, I take him on walks and it'd be like a 30-minute walk. So, little over a mile is usually what we accomplish, depending on how, like, he's so easily distracted by every little noise in the environment. So it makes our walk slower sometimes. But we usually get in a mile in that half an hour. So that's pretty good because, the Snatch 40 journey is definitely still a goal. So what I appreciate is he kind of helps me to at least be doing something with that, right? And then make sure you're, being healthy in your relationships. We all have to exist. We all have stuff. I mean, it's interesting because I'll get on here and talk about what I'm going through, but when I'm in all these different environments, I try to really leave that for the most part outside of it. And so it's just so wild because people just, a lot of times, you don't know what somebody's going through. You don't know what somebody's like wrestling with. You don't know what somebody's enduring even. And so that's why I'm such a huge proponent of, like, be kind to people, extend grace, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yeah, you got to cut people off, but I really feel like it's better to cut people off than, like, be that person talking to them crazy or whatever that could, like, really push them over the edge, because you don't know, you know what I'm saying, what could be somebody's final straw. You don't really know where people are at. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening and all that good stuff, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
Ladies and gents, this concludes transmission. Tune in next time for a whole new edition. Another adventure and mission to share, be heard, and clarify the vision of this whole new world for